Hey guys, what's up? Justin here, and today is June 3rd, 2012. Happy Sunday. Um, so, last week I talked about my old friend Derek, who I still haven't talked with in the past week or so since I made that vlog. Um, I really should just like talk to him on Steam or something. Anyways, so on the same subject, it's a funny thing because a couple days back, Friday, on Friday, my old teacher, Folmar from high school. He was my biology and marine bio teacher, and he called me up and asked if I wanted to hang out with him, do a game night with him, which we've done in the past. Last summer, me, Chaz, and Ivan went to his house, and then we played like a board game called Settlers of Catan. And I'm not going to go over the rules of Settlers of Catan because it's actually a pretty intuitive game and that I don't really want to go over explaining. But basically, it's like a board game, and you just settle and stuff. So that's a game that we played last month or last year in summer. Um, but the subject I'm going to go over today would probably be relationship, keeping in touch with like people in the past. Like I guess that's sort of like what I covered last week, but this is gonna be a different one because it's not a friend. Well, I consider him a friend, but I don't know. Some people could consider him something else. He's a high school teacher. I mean, like just I don't know. How often do people go to their teacher's house? Not that often. It kind of usually that subject kind of brings up weird things like yeah, an affair with a teacher, whoa, or something like that. Yeah, so like, it's kind of a weird subject to talk about. So 2 weeks ago, me, Bijan, and his friend Drew, we went to visit the high school that we went to, since like summer's out or we're out, but they're still in session, whatever. So we went to Tripicos High School, which is the high school I went to, and we visited some of the teachers that we liked, not the ones that we hated. No, I'm not going to visit teachers I hated. I'm not going to name any names, but no, I'm not going to visit you. And so, first teacher we visited was Mr. Folmar, and Mr. Folmar was as I said, my biology and marine bio teacher, and he's a really fun teacher. I really like him. He's hilarious. He has a good sense of humor, and he says the funniest stuff. And he's really chill, and he's just like basically when we were in high school, every lunch and snack we would just hang out in his room instead of like going outside. And then sometimes like our other friends would take refuge in there when it's raining, and it's like it's the spot to go to, and it's how we meet up like at the beginning of lunch if we ever eat lunch there. So Farmer's a pretty good guy. So he was probably my favorite teacher in high school. Even though I only had him for 3 of the years. Yeah, because freshman year I had him for biology, and then I ended up getting like a B because I skipped out on an essay and I got a 0 on it. Yeah. No, actually, I think I got C. Ugh. Anyways, so that was biology. I didn't like biology. Not a fun subject. Fun teacher though. But sophomore year, I didn't have any classes with him, but we still like hung out in his class for like, or not in his class, like in front of his class. This is when he had his old classroom before he switched over to a new classroom. So junior year he switched to a new classroom because Mrs. Schwanke, this teacher, I don't want to explain how evil she is, but I guess I just did. But yeah, so Mr. Schwanke took his old room, which is like a nicer room, and then now he has this crappy room. And then at that point, I was being a teacher aide for him. So I was like aiding for his 6th period class, the one after lunch. Yeah, it was fun. It's good times, like just sitting in the back of the classroom playing Uno and Battleship and like Jenga and like just all these stupid things. Like for one of the finals week, we watched what was it? We watched The Hangover, the first one, and that was fun. Yeah, so then senior year, I had him for marine bio, and I ended up being the vice president of the marine bio club. I should have been president, but stupid. I don't know what happened. But anyways, so yeah, I was like running all this stuff basically, and then one of the class trips was to Catalina, and I was like I guess it was my first time there. I don't really recall ever going there, other than that. I don't know, maybe when I was little or something I did, but yeah. So then we went to Catalina for like a week, and that was fun. I really liked that trip. I wish I could have went this time or something, like with his current class, or I don't know, like as a chaperone or something. Even though I'm probably not, you know, able to be a chaperone. Um, so yeah, so that's basically the gist of my relationship with Folmar. Just like a long time student and keeping in touch with him. So we had game night on Saturday, and we played this game called Power Grid, and it's sort of like Settlers Catan. It's more in depth. It has like economy within it and stuff. I'm not gonna explain it, but yeah, it was fun. And you know what? Why not keep in touch with teachers? Why not, hang out with them outside of class? I mean, they're people too. It's not like they're strangers. I mean, you probably see them as much as you've seen your friends at school. I mean, you're seeing them every day of the week. Like, you build a relationship with them, and what's wrong with building a relationship with a person, a human being? It's like, it's not wrong or anything. I don't see what's wrong with that. So like, when Anthony was telling his mom that we're gonna go to Folmar's house, and she was like, "What? You're going to a teacher's house? Isn't that a little creepy?" I mean, like, and then like, yeah, some of the guys were like, "Yeah, that is a little creepy," but I don't see what's wrong with that. He's like a friend. I don't see him as a teacher anymore because he's not teaching me. He's just, no, we're just hanging out. So yeah, so that's my viewpoint on it. So yeah, I don't see what's wrong with keeping in touch with teachers or friends in general. Weird thing. So yeah, that's something that happened this week that I just felt like talking about. I'm probably gonna need to call in for work because I haven't been working in the past 2 weeks, which is really bad because I need money, especially since I'm buying so much stuff in the next few months. So yeah, I'm probably while I upload this vlog, I'm gonna be calling my boss. So I will see you guys later and have a good weekend or a week, whatever. Goodbye.